Today we're going to deconstruct just three little words, a tiny fragment of media to understand something absolutely huge, how our own minds are guided to feel suspense, and yeah, even fear.
So here it is. This is our source material, the whole thing. Hey, oh my. I just want you to look at that, completely isolated. No video, no spooky music, absolutely zero context. Right now it's just neutral data on a screen.
So on its own, what could this possibly mean? Just think about it for a second. With no other information, what kind of emotion or situation pops into your head? The possibilities are pretty much endless, right?
I mean, it could be anything. A moment of happy surprise, like you just ran into an old friend. Or maybe it's that sigh of relief when you finally find your lost keys. It could be someone spotting a deer in their backyard. Or, just some mild confusion. It's completely ambiguous and, let's be honest, pretty innocent.
Okay, now for the fun part. Let's add the very first layer of context. We're going to take this neutral phrase and put it back inside the frame it originally came from. And I want you to watch how just a few simple words can change everything.
The first part of the title is Danger in the Forest. And just like that, that one word, danger, immediately starts to poison the well. All those nice, harmless interpretations we just listed, they're already starting to feel a lot less likely, aren't they?
But the title keeps going. A lot of eyes. Oof, now that adds a really specific and really unsettling image. It's not just some abstract threat anymore. It's that primal fear of being watched, of being outnumbered by things you can't see.
And finally we get this, part 3. Now, this is such a subtle, but wow, what a powerful piece of information. It tells us this isn't a one-time thing. This danger, these eyes, they have a history. Whatever is happening has happened before, which means the person speaking is caught in the middle of an ongoing nightmare.
So let me ask you again. With the full title, Danger in the Forest, A Lot of Eyes, Part 3, has the meaning of hey oh my changed for you? That initial ambiguity is completely gone, isn't it? It is now just loaded with a sense of dread and immediate danger.
But we're not done yet. Let's add the final layer, and it's a big one. I'm calling it the paranormal filter. This is the piece of context that's going to take all that implied threat and make it totally concrete by locking in the story.
The original video was posted on a YouTube channel called Paranormal Phenomenon. And there it is. Any tiny bit of doubt you might have had just evaporates. The danger isn't a bear. The eyes don't belong to wolves. The genre is now confirmed, and our minds are instantly steered toward ghosts, entities, or some kind of supernatural creatures. And right here, you can see the complete transformation. Before context, hey, oh my, was a simple, harmless reaction. After context, it becomes a gasp of terror. It's the sound of someone realizing they're not alone. Or maybe it's their very last words. The meaning has been completely rewritten.
So, what is actually going on in our brains that allows a little bit of context to create such powerful horror? Let's dig into the psychology of fear and see how our own brains are primed to do the work. The answer is a really cool psychological principle.
It's called cognitive priming. Basically, by feeding you words like danger, eyes, and paranormal, before you even got to evaluate hey oh my, your brain was primed. It's like it was given a cheat sheet on how to interpret what was coming next, all happening subconsciously.
So, what this really shows us is that there's a formula. You start with something vague, you frame it with a threat, you give it a scary genre, and then, and this is the absolute key, you just step back. You let the audience's mind do all the heavy lifting, creating a horror that's far more personal and way more terrifying than anything you could ever explicitly show them.
Ultimately, this proves that context is king. The story isn't just the data itself, it's the frame that you build around it. Change that frame, and you change the entire story.
So, I'll leave you with this one final thought. Now that you know how this works, this trick of priming your own fear by filling in the blanks, what story is your brain going to tell you the next time you hear a sudden, unexplained noise in the dark?